Hello everybody. Let's do another reading on Putin and Trump and whatever the fuck they're doing, whatever they are planning for Syria. Okay, but before this, I found this really funny picture. It's a graffiti is made by Syrians after the strikes yesterday. And it says something. It's in Binish, in a rebel-held area in Syria, and it says, "Abu Ivanka, may God guide you. Your strike is like a rooster's fart." I mean, in Arabic, it's fun. It doesn't. The translation doesn't do it justice, but it sounds something like this. And Abu Ivanka is like a name for Trump, something like this is how they call Trump, Abu Ivanka. Oh man, that was funny. I'm gonna put it in the thumbnail if you wanna see it. Okay, now I think this is how I'm gonna title the video. Okay, now about Syria, if you guys want to know some details about it. So I'm gonna quote some experts here that are on this for a long time. Okay, so why is Trump taking so long in Syria? Reaction: his administration is just like Obama's, had no contingency plans on Syria beyond Assad, and just like Obama's, Trump actually has no endgame strategy on Syria. And US already has a massive leverage in Syria, but it is not using it. It is the Euphrates basin water, the electricity, and oil. Although most US analysts bemoan that the US cannot put Humpty Dumpty back together, but the truth is that there is no viable economy in Syria without the real estate America's allies control now. US has an ace up its sleeve to force Moscow to play ball, but not using it. Most US analysts have been staring at Syria's map without realizing that the solution for Washington's problems are staring back at them. My idea, basically, I'm gonna link his site in case you want to read it, want to see. Okay, realizing that the solution for Washington's problems are staring back at them. My idea basically turns the tables back on Russia and actually doesn't require firing a single bullet to execute on. This can be a workable exit strategy given that it doesn't require any escalation on troop levels or even occupying any additional territory. By keeping the current deployment, the US is actually presenting Iran with a massive problem in terms of strategic depth. If Russia doesn't play ball, let it and Iran supply Assad with electricity, energy, water, and grain. Let them foot the bill. So if they don't want to cooperate, then they should cut off the supply, you know, the electricity, the oil, the water, all that, the river. Let Russia build Assad a new electrical grid from coast. Bleed the Russians and Iranians economically without firing a shot. The truth is, it is Russia and Iran who cannot put Syria back together without the US, and it's not the other way around. The US still has legitimate interest in Syria, chiefly killing the rest of ISIS, which is, by the way, is still the Russian area of operations. Okay, so the plan can be summarized like: let Russia and Iran dig Assad a new river to replace the Euphrates if they don't play ball on final settlement of the Syria's war. So, okay, about this. So, to win, figure out your end game. Ask, what cards do I have? Play your cards towards your end game. Someone who had shit cards but knows their end game well will regularly beat those with good cards but have no idea what the game is. So Putin had shit cards but knows what he's doing with them. He bluffs regularly to make it appear he has better cards, but what he actually has is just shit. Putin opponents, on the other hand, have the best cards in the world but seem to have no idea what they're doing or why or towards what goal, and so Putin is winning. Okay. So more about yesterday's strike. The news sounds dramatic, but the overnight missile strikes were the most minimal option available to Trump, May, and Macron. So it just Western pride on red lines, but avoids Russia's confrontation and will not affect the Syrian war's outcome at all. So Trump, Macron, and May get to look tough. Meanwhile, Assad will continue to kill Syrians with impunity and possibly with, yes, chemical weapons. So every one of those players got what they wanted. Assad gets to play the victim. Putin gets to blame the West. Meanwhile, the West gets to act tough. Ultimately, it's little more than a fireworks show. Still no strategy, still no endgame, no political will to save Syrian lives. So the US also has jackboots on the ground and has superior real estate in Syria. It just chooses not to leverage it. US-backed forces control Syria's energy, water supply, but continues to run the supply to the Assad regime. Again, it is lack of political win. So it takes long-term planning and the will to leverage and project power towards an end game. And the US and the others, the coalition, don't have an end game. There's no political will. That's the problem. There. So it's not that they can't save Syrian lives, it's that they don't want to, because it requires a longer commitment than a 48-hour shit show, and Syrian lives aren't worth that to them. Okay, so and again about yesterday, with the places where the missiles hit, Russians informed Assad, and they already evacuated those areas like days ago. So yeah, it's all just a shit show. Anyway, so let's continue our reading with Abu Ivanka. Oh my god. Fuck, man. These people. Putin is full. It's taking everyone for an idiot. Everyone. He's just like the bully. He likes to taunt and he likes to mock. He's like trickster. It suits him, the trickster. Okay, so let's see. Let's make it from Trump's perspective. What's next? What's going on with him from his perspective? From Abu Ivanka's perspective. Oh, God. What's he planning? What's he want? Is he waiting orders? What's going on with Abu Ivanka? He's trying to hold down the fort. I think that's how you say it. Hold down the fort. Like to resist. Oh my god, I gotta hang on, gotta resist. I gotta. He's exhausted. He is just. Ooh. Okay. I think he will end. He's waiting for. He's waiting right now, but he's thinking of ending. He's thinking of an ending. I don't know if he's thinking of actually retreating from Syria or if he's thinking about his ending. If he, like, either way, his energy is unending. The death. We'll have to see. But right now, he's still like waiting to see what happens. And he couldn't give a flying fuck what happens in Syria. He's preoccupied with whatever's happening with him right now. He's worried about himself. Taking it slow, and the offer, he's probably expecting something. The Ace of Pentacles, beginning, new start. Yeah, not sure. He's just trying to hold on, to resist, to not break down. There's an ending constantly on his mind, on his energies. He's either, as I said, thinking of ending something with Syria, or maybe he's just thinking of his ending, of an ending, like whatever ending. It's just an ending, a death, kaput, that's it, done. But he's waiting. He's waiting to see what's coming next. He's maybe waiting for orders or something like this. He's waiting for next orders from his master, Putin. Okay, now let's see Putin. What is this fucker, trickster fucker, planning next? Oh my god, like if you're gonna watch the Russian media, it's all like the apocalypse is now, the World War III has begun. Demonizing the West. Oh my god, it's just sickening. Okay. Is that worse? Never believe anything until Kremlin denies it. Until Putin denies it. So if Putin denies it, for sure it's true. Okay. Let's see. Trickster. The lame-ass loser trickster. He's not like everyone thinks of him, like this big leader. Oh man, tough guy, strong leader. He's a fucking loser. He's a wanker loser. Pathetic piece of shit. This is what Putin is. Pathetic piece of shit. I don't see him as a strong in any kind of way. And all his action, everything that he's doing indicates that he's weak in every way. He's weak economically, he's weak with military power, he's weak as a person, he's weak in everything, and that's why he needs to boast and all this. And you know, and there's this thing, when he meets someone, he always makes them wait to sort of like reaffirm his power, you know, to like, look, these people are waiting for me. He's just a loser, a fucking loser. That's what he is. So don't view Putin again as this powerful leader, strong guy. He's a fucking pathetic wanker. That's what he is. Look, Putin. Okay, we got Putin in his reading. Oh, they're both thinking of ending something. You see, we got Putin, and it means he takes the order from Putin to end something. I'm not sure what exactly. I don't know if necessarily it's something about Syria, but it's put an end to something. Putin took this decision, and Trump is obeying. He got the same card, same energy. They're all on the same. Putin has high hopes and aspirations about this, of course, because he's dealing with fucking idiots. I mean, he's a loser, but the rest of them are fucking idiots, all of them. Like, I don't know what the hell they're doing. How can you let this wanker do things like this, bully you like this, kill people like this? Like, the political leaders we have now everywhere, they're all weak. Yeah, they're all weak and pathetic. Okay, he's trying to hang on, but he has big aspirations. Like, Trump also got these cards. So they're both not in a... they're trying to resist, you know. This guy tries to appear strong when he's actually shit. Trump's trying to hang on because his life is going to shit. Everything about him is going to shit. So Putin gave the order for some sort of an ending, but I'm not sure. Maybe we'll find out about what it is. An ending of something. They're ending something. He has other plans. Putin has other plans now. He's new perspective, new, like, changing the perspective, and he has high hopes and aspirations. He knows that he can fool people. He knows that nobody will stand up to him, and he has his high hopes. Yeah, so we'll have to see, guys, what's coming to an end, what's ending. Maybe it has to do with Syria, maybe, I don't know. But and I don't know exactly what this ending is about. Let's make one for Assad. Yeah, I'm not sure what that ending is. We'll have to see. Because I may think with my mind, oh, it's about this, but maybe it's about something else, so I cannot say for sure exactly what. I'll have to see. But it's Putin's decision, and Trump is following it. But not yet. It's like with the hangman, it's like it's still waiting for a order for something. Let's see Assad. What's going on with Assad? This is everything that Putin can do. Lie, lie, and lie. Spread fake information. Spread conspiracy theories. And prey on the weak-minded. This is what he does. And he has no power. His power is the cunning ability to lie, to pretend, to fool, to bamboozle people. That's his only leverage. That's everything he has. Everything else, it's shit. Okay, Assad. He's still hanging on to his throne with everything he's got. He's maintaining balance. He's being cautious. He's like balancing out, and he's still maintaining his power. He's still got the Russian flow, the Russian help, and this, I don't know. I could see like in a proposal, or I'm not sure. Or maybe the foolishness, this idea of foolishness from the outside, the way the people are dealing with it is just foolish and immature and not wise. And like I said, it's all just for the show. There's no political will to actually solve anything in Syria. Yeah. So this guy is managed to balance himself up. Let's see, what is the death about? Maybe you can get some clue. What the fuck is that death about? Give us some clue. What is it? What is it? What is it about? Let's see if we can get anything. I'm not sure if you can get it, but like, let's try. See what we can find out. A decision has to be made. Someone's worried. Here's the death again. So the answer is here, but I just gotta find out. This is maybe Putin. I see this as Putin sometimes on top. This worry, I see this is Trump. A lot of pressure. This is Trump worried about what the hell is going on. I'm not sure how to see this. So there is something, there is clearly, it appeared for the third time when asked about. It is something, it's trying to tell us something. Something is coming to an end. But the decision has yet to be made. It's not made yet. As I said, with the hangman, it's like they're waiting for something. Maybe Putin gets to decide, maybe something like this. They're waiting, they're at the crossroads, they're waiting to see, but it involves this ending. Yeah, I'm not sure. So it has to do with Trump and Putin, of course. They appeared in their readings. Not sure if it necessarily has to do with Syria. It might, but not sure. It has to do with Putin and Trump for sure. But in ending to what, I cannot tell you exactly. I don't see. It's nothing that rings anything to me from this. It's still not decided yet. They're still supposed to make some sort of a choice. It may have to do with the reason on why Trump is worried. There's a lot of pressure. There's something. There's a lot. So there's this. The pressure is probably the thing that is weighing on Trump. The shit that he has to deal with now, because he's in deep caca. And he's worried, and it may have to do with the reason why he's worried. I don't know, guys. We'll have to just see what happens. Let's see. More clues. Three of Swords. If it's maybe kill someone, I don't know. They feel stuck. They want to put an ending to a situation where they're stuck, where they cannot do something. They plan some sort of to get out of it by death card, the ending. I'm not sure exactly what's the plan, but yeah, I don't know. We'll just have to see. So it's just let's remember that they're planning some sort of an ending, but like Putin has to make the decision and Trump will follow through. An ending of something. We'll have to see what. An ending of what. Okay, so this was the reading for Abu, Ivanka, and Putin, and all that fuckery. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. And I'll be back soon with your requested readings. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.